Hey everyone, it's Miss Nice. I found this fun book for a little inspiration for our even and odd numbers this week, so I wanted to read it to you guys, and it'll give you some inspiration for your project too that you're doing later on this week. So this is called Even Steven and Odd Todd by Catherine Crisaldi. Even Steven lived on the edge of town in a 2-story house with 4 bicycle garage. He had 6 cats, 8 gerbils, 10 fish, and a flower garden with 12 sprinklers. I'll have 2 loaves of bread, said Even Steven when he went to the bakery. At the library, he checked out 4 books. At the post office, he brought 8 stamps. Even Steven loved everything to be even. There's nothing odd about him, his neighbors told each other. Everything he has is even. One day, Even Steven heard a knock on his door. He looked out the window. It was his cousin, Odd Todd. Even Steven pulled down the shade and turned off the lights. "No one is home," he shouted. He heard 3 knocks. He heard 5 knocks. Then he heard 7 knocks. "Stop, stop," Even Steven cried out twice. He opened the door. Even Steven does not like odd numbers. "Odd Todd," said Even Steven. "What a surprise!" "Hey, cuz," came from a voice behind 3 odd-shaped suitcases. "Guess who is spending the summer with you?" Even Steven looked up and down the street. He looked behind the bushes. He looked under the welcome mat. He did not see anyone except Odd Todd. It was going to be a long summer. The next morning, Even Steven got up at 8 o'clock sharp. He was very hungry. "I will make pancakes for breakfast," he said. "If I make 4 pancakes, I can have 2 now and save 2 for lunch." "If I make 8 pancakes, I can have 4 now and save 4 for lunch." Even Steven smacked his lips. Counting pancakes made him very, very hungry. He decided to make 12 pancakes, 6 for now and 6 for lunch. Are those even or odd numbers? Just then, Odd Todd woke up. It was 9 o'clock sharp. "Yum! I smell pancakes," he said. Odd Todd rubbed his stomach 13 times. He went into the kitchen. Even Steven was washing his plate. He didn't see his cousin. Chomp, chomp, chomp. "Good morning, cuz," said Odd Todd, with his mouth wide open. Even Steven's mouth fell open too. He stared at his plate of pancakes. Now there are only 3 odd pancakes for lunch. "What's so good about it?" Even Steven snapped. He went out to work in his garden. Even Steven loved his garden more than anything. "Today I'll plant 6 rows of petunias. 8 rows, honk, honk, honk." Even Steven looked up. Odd Todd rode by on a tricycle with 3 wheels, 5 different colored streamers, and a horn shaped like a parrot. Odd Todd waved with one hand. He was not watching where he was going. Odd Todd rolled straight into Even Steven's garden. Even Steven's face turned beet red. 2 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. "My prize, 4-leaf clovers," he shouted. "Look what you've done." "I'm really, really, really sorry," Odd Todd said. "I'll buy you lunch," he added. Even Steven thought it over. It was almost noon. Odd Todd could not get into trouble as long as they were together. The pair of cousins headed for town. Even Steven and Odd Todd went to the pizza place. I would like 4 slices, said Even Steven, 2 with onions and 2 with olives. I would like 3 slices, said Odd Todd, 1 plain, 1 with extra cheese, and 1 with gummy worms. Even Steven looked at his cousin's pizza. There were 9 pink worms on it, 9 squishy wiggle worms. His face turned green. You look a little pale, cuz, said Odd Todd. You should get out in the sun more. Even Steven and Odd Todd walked to the ice cream shop. I will have 2 scoops of double-dip chocolate, said Even Steven. I will have a triple nutty fudge sundae, said Odd Todd. Extra nuts, please. Even Steven went to look for a seat. Odd Todd brought the ice cream. Even Steven took a bite of his ice cream. Then he saw something odd. It was nuts! There were exactly 11. Nuts! He screamed. Who puts nuts on my double-dip chocolate? Even Steven's face turned blue. 4 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. No need to thank me, cuz. Odd Todd smiled. They were extras. On the way home, Even Steven saw a sign in the flower shop. Perfect garden contest. Big prize. I have a perfect garden, said Even Steven. It's perfect because it's perfectly even. He wrote his name on the contest list. Hey, cuz, check out this plant, said Odd Todd. Even Steven did not answer. He ran home and turned on his 12 sprinklers. Then Even Steven took a nap. He dreamed about winning the big prize. Even Steven woke up and went to his perfect garden. The contest judge would be coming soon. Even Steven counted his 6 rows of petunias, his 8 rows of daisies, and his 10 rows of sunflowers, and 1 row of cactuses. Each cactus had 5 long, sharp needles. Even Steven's face turned purple. 6 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. I wonder where those cactuses came from. Can you take a guess? That's it! Even Steven screamed. I can't take you anymore, cousin. You are too odd. Just then, the contest judge came over to the garden. Odd? Yes, but I like it. We have a winner. He handed Even Steven 2 tickets. 2 tickets to Twin Lakes. Even Steven smiled. Now, who shall I take on this trip for 2? He asked. Don't worry, cuz, Odd Todd said. My 3 bags are already packed. The end. It says, retelling the story. Even Steven likes only even numbers. Can you tell me what the even numbers are? 2, 4, 6, 8. Even numbers are so great. Do you know some even numbers that come after 12? Odd Todd only likes odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Odd numbers are so fine. Do you know what some odd numbers are that come after 13? Why don't you guys write down 5 3-digit numbers that are even and 5 3-digit numbers that are odd. See you later.